What's up, everybody? Paramoto at you with another video. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight, I'm bringing you a night ride. So I'll be honest with you, this used to be like one of my favorite things to do, man. I mean, like, night rides were like my favorite fucking activity ever. Like, when I was living in Cleveland and whatnot, this is how I fucking ended my day. Every day I was off with a fucking night ride. If the wind noise is a little much, it's because I have a tinted visor on, so I gotta kind of I gotta keep it up to be able to see, which means I get hit in the face with bugs every once in a while, like that just now. So if you see a quick jerk, it's not just a reflection of me in the fucking mirror. So I'm gonna head to my favorite night ride spot, and that's the airport. I live like right next to the airport, and I like going there because there's a lot of lights and tunnels and shit like that. This light might not cycle, but we got somebody pulling up. Thank God. Man, so I've been like stuck inside like all day long. I fucking like, I got a run in, which is nice, but I've been having some issues with the fucking, one of my fish tanks like cycling and shit. So I had to fucking work on that like for hours today, and by the time I was done, I lost all like my energy to do anything else. So I was like stuck inside for the majority of the fucking day today. So I figured I needed to fucking get out and start doing stuff. God damn! You know, I want to talk about one thing that I plan on making a topic, but that's fucking motivation. How do you fucking keep motivation up in your life? Well, I don't know. I've just lost so much motivation since I've had to not grind as hard, but I'm doing stuff to fix it. So let me talk to you guys about how to stay fucking motivated in your life. So a couple of things that I'm doing more than one thing to try to maintain or rekindle my life motivation. My number one thing is I'm sticking to a workout schedule, and I'm doing a couple things with my workout schedule. So one, I'm fucking running, right? So I run, and I run all the time. I run at least 3 times a week. I do a long run, a recovery run is what I call it. And it's like, it's whatever I ran as my long run the week before, but a mile less. And I do it at a pretty chill pace on a route that I like. You know, not too hilly or anything like that. Just kind of like a real chill run. Really no strings attached. We're just enjoying. Need to remind yourself every once in a while that running, you run because you enjoy it. You know, so that's why I go out and do it. So I run 3 times a week. Long run, recovery run, and then I do like either a timed run, or lately I've been doing hill runs. So I run up a steep hill that's like a mile or a quarter mile, and you know, I do that as many times as I can in like 20 minutes. You know, so it's like high intensity, but only for short duration, kind of. High intensity interval training is what they call it, but it's kind of like my own bastardized version of it. That, and I've been starting 2 different things. I'm starting one, an eating routine. I'm not going to call it a diet or a lifestyle, but it's called intermittent fasting, and it's nothing new. You guys are probably a lot smarter than me. You've probably heard about it before. It's literally just like an eating schedule. So there's a lot of research behind it, some of which I don't really quite understand, but it has a lot to do with your insulin levels, like diabetics and stuff, like insulin levels, think about it like that, and how your insulin levels aren't really great to keep high. And what you want to do a lot of the time is keep those levels as low as possible, I believe, and it does certain things for you. One, intermittent fasting, you'll intake less calories, you'll secrete more human growth hormone, and it does some other more technical things that I don't really understand, but it works. And I've had some friends that have done it before, and it works, and that's probably the only reason I'm actually doing it, is because I have like first-hand knowledge of people doing it and it working out well for them. So it's basically you choose 8 hours a day to eat. So at first it's like 8 hours a day where you can eat. You're gonna sleep probably 8 hours a day. So there's 8 hours of the day where you're typically you know, you're deliberately not eating. So we won't rev bond now. We'll rev bond in a second. So yeah, so you pick 8 hours a day to eat, and what that does for you is it keeps your caloric intake down. And I try to eat better during that time, but I don't really limit myself. Like, I ate pizza today and a shitload of coffee and shit like that. So I'm honestly not really watching 100% what I eat, but while I've been doing it and sticking to it, I've lost like 7 pounds in a short amount of time. And it's something I need to do because I'm about the heaviest I've ever been. I started this, I was 202, and now I'm 195. And like, I would say like my fighting weight, if I was gonna fight at a certain weight, would be like 170. So I'm kind of overweight. I'm not like fat. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell because I have muscle and shit. So now we're gonna rev bomb. Up for subs. So, like I was saying, it keeps your caloric intake down and all that shit. And I don't typically watch what I eat when I do it, and I'm feeling better. Like, I feel, not only do I feel lighter, but I feel stronger most of the time, and I feel more accomplished because I'm out here doing something and I'm sticking to a plan. And that's 100% the best thing you can do for yourself all the way around is stick to a plan. And that plan could be shit, but as long as you pick to something, you stay to something that you pick, you'll probably see some results long term. And motivation and consistency is the best thing you can do for yourself to do. I've been consistent with it. I did go on vacation for a little bit, so I kind of broke my plan a little bit here and there, you know. But other than that, I mean, I generally stayed pretty well on course. So I'm doing pretty well on it. I'm also limiting my sugar drinks. So like, I was drinking a shitload of Monster. Like, I love Monster, but I was drinking probably about averaging like 2 or 3 cans a day. And I'm basically like immune to caffeine at this point. So like, honestly, I don't really, I don't know, I don't get any benefit from it. It just tastes good. And forever. I had a couple coffee Monsters this week, but like 2 Monsters a week versus 2 or 3 a day is nothing, right? That, and I've started doing another thing to keep my motivation up is I've started actually doing a push-up a day challenge. All right. Fuck, dude. I thought he was gonna fucking hit me. So I've started doing a push-up a day challenge. And it's not exactly what it seems. It's not like you do 1 push-up a day. It's you do 1 push-up a day, and then you add a push-up every day after. So day 1, you do 1. Day 30, you're at 30 push-ups that day. And I actually just recently heard about a guy from work doing this, and he was at like the 222nd day of the year, so he did 220 push-ups that day. So I could see, I'm going to try to do it. And the thing is, it's for a year. It's a year challenge to see if you can do it. I'm on day 3 right now. So I'm going to try to do it, and I'm going to use you guys as motivation to help me stick to it. So I'm going to use you guys calling me out on it. If you haven't seen a push-up a day fucking challenge go on the channel, I want you guys to fucking straight up call me out on it. Now, so my keys to motivation are A, consistency, B, motivation, and getting that motivation up. I think I'm going to run to downtown Raleigh tonight. I haven't done a night ride in forever, so I actually want to go out and enjoy this for a bit. Off the freeway. Ugh. I don't have headphones because my headphones are acting up, so it's a lot of wind noise. I love it. It's fucking finally less than 1,000,000 degrees out here right now. These fucking ambulances are so ridiculously bright. Like, it's distracting how fucking bright these fucking things are. I used to work for them. Now I don't. It is Saturday night right now, so I hope I don't get fucking murdered by a drunk driver. It's finally not 1,000,000 degrees though. It's 75 according to the Duca bike's fucking temperature what is it called, thermometer. When I got done with my run today, it was fucking 89 degrees, and with the dew point, I heard it felt like 98. And I went out and I ran for 4.5 miles in basically 98 degrees. You know, what felt like 98 degrees. Why does my front tire feel weird? So, it almost feels like my front tire is like low or something. But anyway, so I know I'm getting really fucking hot when like I start getting a headache, like a throbbing fucking headache, and like I'm just sweating, and like I can feel how hot the sweat is on my face. It sounds like I'm fucking reading like a romantic novel. You can feel the hot liquid coming down his head. What in the... Holy fucking fuck. And then I almost got rear-ended by the dick behind me not paying attention. Jeez. So, take note. I didn't get pissed. I didn't get fucking pissed. I didn't start road raging. And I let it the fuck go. That's what more people need to do. Fucking get road ragey, let it the fuck go. Because it doesn't do you any damn bit of good to get all pissed off and fucking confront somebody anymore. Like there's motherfuckers out here that will fucking chase you down and try to run you over. Not worth it. So this is NC State's campus. I know I've taken you guys here a couple different times, but it's been a long time since I've been down here. I used to come down like all the fucking time. This guy's fucking dumb as shit. Oh man, the fuzz is out. But I know I've taken you guys down here a couple of different times, and it's definitely been a minute. Definitely been a minute. Things are definitely different here since last time I think I'm taking you guys. So there's a story. I think I'm taking you guys past the spot on Western, which is like the next main street south of here, and Bell Tower. And I took you guys past the spot where when I was working EMS, a motorcyclist ended up, he hit the curb and like he rode up on the curb and he couldn't correct. And like he was on the curb and he kept on dancing on and off the curb, you can see from the skid marks. And he ended up going headlong into like a tree, like not like a big tree, but it was like a tree, but it was like growing a bunch of fucking different trunks. It was like a new growth tree. But yeah, he went headlong. You can see his spine sticking out the front of his neck. So I don't want to foreshadow or anything or whatnot, but like this is the first bike I've had that's had dual front headlights, like as your running lights. And I've noticed that a lot less people have been turning out in front of me. I get a lot of the creepers still, but I get a lot less people turning out in front of me. But it doesn't say do not enter. Does it pay to explore? Is there a good picture opportunity for the Facebook? Not so much the Facebook. Probably more like Instaham. That moment when you turn off your fucking expensive ass sport bike in the middle of fucking nowhere. Well, not the middle of nowhere. On the top deck of a fucking parking garage that you have no idea where it is. Better fucking turn back on. It might be better on the GoPro when I look at the GoPro, but this looks really dark. Yeah, that's dark as fuck. I used to really want to move to the city. I don't know about you guys, but I really wanted to move to the city for a long time. Like, when I was living in the suburbs in Cleveland, like, I thought, like, moving to Raleigh was going to be, like, the big city. Like, I thought we were going to have some big city life kind of shit. It's not that way. I'm glad it isn't because I kind of got out of that phase. But, like, I don't know. Like, I would go to Cleveland all the time and I'd ride around the city. I'd be like, I love this. I wish there was more of this. You know, because, like, I'd go roll around in the city and I would, like, run out of downtown, you know? Oh, we got some sleuths. We got some dressed up sleuths. Oh, no left turn. Can't take you to go see the dressed up sleuths. Let's go get drunk. It's getting warm. Woo! You scared me. So I was talking to somebody on the channel, I think it was earlier today, about city versus country riding, and I plan on doing where's your favorite place to ride video soon, probably tomorrow. But city versus country, man, there's a lot of good things about it. One thing I will say about city riding though is there's so many more cars, and it's like after you've been hit a couple of times, it's really hard to like not be super nervous all the time. Like it's really hard, man. Oh shit, the fuzz. Been out for a while and my fucking camera hasn't run out of battery yet. What you guys doing?